So we're going to look at what actually happens if you do have a hole in your hull and how much pumping capacity you really have in all of your pumps. So down here I actually have my bilge, and I have 2 electric pumps and 2 hand pumps. So first you can see I have only got one of my bilge pumps up on auto here, and I've turned one off. So the idea is here I'm just going to add a bit of water just to see exactly the point where it starts turning on. So there you go, that blue float switch there has activated it, and it's just going to chug away there for a couple of seconds. And now it stops. So now what I'm going to do is add a known quantity of water. And what I'm simply going to do there is I'm going to add exactly 5 gallons into that from here. Okay, so I have my 5 gallons here in this jug, 5-gallon bucket that I'm just going to pour in. I got my stopwatch here already. And the reason we're doing that is because the gallons per minute that you see on the packets are really in very ideal situations. You have the lift of how much hose you have to contend with and all things like this. So let's see how long it takes to pump out 5 gallons. Let's start. So there you see it's working away, and we're timing how long it's going to take on our stopwatch here. So here we go, we're getting close to the end now, pumping away, and you can see we're up to 1 minute 18 seconds. Almost done. So it should turn off, and that's why we put the initial amount in. So it's 1 minute 30 seconds. And that's why we put the initial amount of water in, so we could get it exactly at the level that that pump turns off. So 1 minute 30 seconds for 5 gallons. That's about 3 to 4 gallons per minute. You could do the math. But we're going to carry on and test some of our other pumps. So here we are ready to test our second pump, and you can see this is this yellow one right here. It's a whale, and you can see how the surface of the water, this one is actually shallower. So this bilge pump is further up, and you can see here's the actual inlet from one of the 2 manuals I have. And so this actually has a rating on it, so let's see how it compares. I've set it up so it's all right at the level. I just put a little bit of water in. So here's my same 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to press start, and let's see how long this guy takes. And there he goes, starting to pump. And I'm going to pause this video because this is going to take a little while, I think. So here we go, we're starting to come close back to the level. We're up to 115. That same 5 gallons. Light is coming in, kind of tricky to see there. And it stops at 125. So it's actually about the same. So now let's look at some math. Okay, so let's do some math. And I hope you can see this on this piece of paper. We did 5 gallons in about 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's a gallon in every 18 seconds. You can work out how many gallons per minute, 60 divided by 18. So our pumps, both of those, are about 3 1/3 gallons per minute, which works out to 200 gallons per hour if we multiply by 60. That's considerably less than all the 1,000, 1,500 GPH you'll see on the boxes. Now let's see what that actually means. The amount of water coming in a hole you can find by multiplying 20 by the diameter of the hole by the square root of the depth of the hole, h. On my boat, if I got a hole right on the bottom, that would be 4 feet down. So let's make a 1-inch diameter hole, so the water coming through will be 20 times 1 times 2, which is the square root of 4, which is 40 gallons per minute. My pumps do 3 1/3 gallons per minute. So that's for a hole this size. 40 gallons per minute, 2 electric pumps and 2 hand pumps aren't going to be anywhere near enough to stop that sinking the boat.